video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
All right, man. I like how they just gave up. Like, don't even bother keeping Genba in his weird kitsune furry fox form or whatever the fuck. Right? It's like it literally always shows like this CG cutscene sequence, and then it's just immediately over. Right? I don't know if it's because it costs too much, or they're like, we don't have time for this, but like it's so quickly over. Like we barely see him in this stupid little fight. It's just fucking over. Right? Also, his eyes are frightening as fuck. Right, because they're trying to do like the cat eyes with it, but that shit does not look good. It actually looks so bad when they do his little cat eye effect, right? It's so fucking over so quickly how his little fox for whatever alien form is completely done with, that they just give up, right? Right, hey, it's Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger, episode 27. Not an easy choice. This is a Genba. We finally get an episode related to Genba and what the fuck he's been up to, right? And what his deal is. And it turns out his deal is that he's an alien. He's from the planet Fox, or whatever the fuck you want to call this. They give it an actual name, right? His stupid little alien world, right? It's what is it? It's I don't remember. I'm trying to figure it out. It's it's uh boo. It's man. What was this alien planet? It's let's see. Oh yeah, Bureke, right? Sure, I don't care. That's well, it's whatever. I'm pretty sure like everything Japanese has to be like some weird stupid name pun, right? It has to be like some weird pun at some point or whatever, right? But yeah, Gemba's a fox alien, right? He does not maintain his fox, because I realized, because I guess this shit takes a lot of fucking effort. I don't know why. I felt like he would just be kept in his stupid little fox form now, but he's really not. Like he does it. He does it for like his weird charge up attack, and then he never does it again for this episode. Like we don't even see him again for the rest of the episode. It is like it's so over so quick. So to the point where it's like, all right, cool, yeah, you're a fox alien. Good job for you. But anyway, but Giga immediately gets his ass beat by Des Race, right? Who turns out is the master of gravity. He can just control gravity. I was like, huh. All right, that's a thing you can do. Yeah, he beats the shit out of Genba, and he's just like, all right, that was fun. I'm out of here, right? And then meanwhile we have this weird. No, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I wouldn't say a background plot. Like this weird little continuation, I guess, of last week's episode. What Taya's adopted father figure guy, right, and the head of the ISA was like, hey man, yeah man, hey fucking, we just, yeah man, hey, you remember that plot in Transformer the Last Night? Was it Transformer? Is that the one when Marky Mark came in, or was that Age of Extinction? You remember when they, after Megatron died, they just took his body and made a bunch of new Transformers, and they made Galvatron. I guess that's what they're doing, to make a bunch of Boonboomger killer robots. They're like, oh yeah, hey, this is good, this is smart, yeah, this is fucking sick. Let's just make this, you know, right? Yeah, let's just all make our own robot things, right? Let's just make our own little army of robots, right? So, yeah, so Death Rates gets just nopes the fuck out. He's like, I don't have time to deal with you nerds, and he leaves. So everyone goes back to the base, and we find out Gemma's origin story. Yeah, I'm from the planet Amazon Delivery, and I came to your planet because your planet has Amazon Prime. That makes your planet better than us, right? And then Gemma's like his royalties, like the second prince, right, of this planet Amazon. So he is next to his father is Jeff Bezos, right, or whatever. So he's next in line to be the king of Amazon. So also Boom Safari, right? I believe the Wildcat Boonboomger car is just chilling here this entire time for no fucking reason? Is he supposed to be Genba's like additional car? It did not occur to me. I guess so, right? Because I thought it was Joe and Mira that really wanted to become friends with these stupid little talking, non-talking uh cars or whatever. But I guess Mira Safari Boomer Bon Boom car, whatever the fuck its name is just here. It's just so incredibly awkward. Like, it doesn't, like, because this thing does not talk, right? It's supposed to be an AI, because it's made with Speedor's AI program, but it does not fucking talk, right? So it's just staring in that background this time. It's so fucking funny, you know? Right, and then we found out, yeah, this is how Taya and Gamba admit. He just came out of the force like, hey man, what's up? Yeah, here's some parts. I hope my alien spaceship part can be used with your Earth cars, you know, right? I hope this works. I hope our technology is compatible enough, right? Yeah. And then we find out that Gamba constantly needs sugar, so he's up from a diabetic planet, you know, where he constantly needs sugar so he doesn't die, right? So that's a thing. So yeah. So that's his deal. Right, then meanwhile, while all this is going, while Gamba is explaining the plot, his backstory to the gang, right? Our three, hey, Death Race is a, hey, Death Race just likes to misname people. Like, he's gonna give them cool, quirky nicknames instead of calling them by their actual name. I feel like that's an HR disaster waiting to happen. You should not do that. You know, you should not give people a nickname if they don't consent to it, right? Or they do not approve it. You know, like that could lead to a talk with HR, and you don't want that. So this week's enemy is like a carpet. So it's a carpet that rolls people up, right? Sure, whatever. I guess that's fine. Shiraiba tells Gamba, hey, yeah, the ISA is gonna be watching you. It's like, oh, you guys weren't watching before. I feel like you guys are. There was like proving that the ISA are just inherently bad at their job. You know, right? The fact that it takes for him to reveal his backstory for them to figure out what's going on. Like, oh man, you guys tried to, hey, so you guys never done the freedom the American Freedom Act, you know, where you just bug people's phone without their knowledge, you know, you just watch them, you set up little agents to follow them in like a non-conspicuous white van, right? But yeah, sure, yeah, hey, we're gonna follow you. It's like, all right, cool, you guys you've been doing a bad job before. Don't know how this is really gonna change any dynamic, you know. So it's just, you guys just sound more lame and depressing now because of this, right? You know, I bet Gamba doesn't really give a fuck. He's like, all right, do your thing, you know, right? Have fun with that. So there's like a manga artist that gets thrown up, and he wears like a little French beret. I think this is supposed to be a reference to Tezuo. Uh, fuck, How do you pronounce it? That's okay. That's the wrong Astro. I typed in uh Osawa Tezuko, right? I think he's wearing like this little hat as a reference to him, right? And that is supposed to be like a little joke, like a little Easter egg, right? That he wears like the hat like him, but you know he doesn't last long. He's just there. He gets rolled up by Mira, right? I love how the team then is ready to transform without Mira. Like, should we wait for Mira to crack? No, nah, fuck her. Yeah, you know, right? We got our job to do, right? And then meanwhile, right? As again, there's like a lot of everyone is doing like their own little bit and adventure this week, right? Homura goes to fight Death Race, you know, and Boom Diesel does nothing. He just hangs in the background. He shows up first, right, to confront Death Race, right, and then he just stays in the background and do nothing else. He's like, all right, cool, all right, you do it. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll be cheering for you in the back. You know, I'm just in the background right now, right? And then as the rest of the gang is fighting, Gemma just stops fighting and just watches everyone else fight. He's like, all right, man, these are my friends. I'm so grateful to have these friends. You know, right? As they're all getting beaten up and attacked, right? He's just standing in the background this entire time, just watching them. I mean, you could come and help them, you know, right? You don't have to just stand there, right? Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Gimma just ends up quitting the team. He's like, all right, I got my own drama to deal with. You know, I probably should have told you this when I signed up that I was gonna take some PTO. I'm gonna use up my PTO right now to go to go get my revenge against Deathstreak, even though technically we all have to go fight Deathstreak. So I feel like he could use this as like a double, as like a as like a double reason to keep being on the Boonboomger instead of using his PTO, right, to get revenge. I feel like he is not using his time efficiently because of this. So but Ty's like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, I'll approve your PTO. And I guess that's it of this week's episode, But don't worry, hey, but here's the best part about about this week's episode. Our boy, he's back. It's him. Could it be? Could it be the only one? It's his stupid little dog. Like whose dog is that, right? Oh, is Mad Rex finally coming back and filling the void of for the show for me and everything, right? All right, yeah, that's just it's a good episode, right? Like I said, I feel like Gilbert should just straight up just be in stupid little alien form for the rest of the show. And I don't know why he needs to keep. I feel like, I understand there's a lot of makeup work and effect, but I feel you can just easily he's just put like, I mean, all he does is really gets like long hair and stupid little cat fox ears, right? I feel they could have just kept as an alien for the rest of, but I feel like his character is already too, like they've already shot everything involving his character, so they don't wanna redo it anymore. Sure, right? Okay. All right. That's this week's episode. All right, Kate. Thanks. Bye.